say, if you look at the foolery, if you look at the vanity, if you look at the stupidity of the times that ye are in, I say, should I, the living God, be pleased in the same? That is, should I find my joy, should I find my pleasure in a people who have behaved themselves and continue to behave as fools? For I say, it is me, the living God, who is unleashing and pouring forth the cup of my wrath upon a foolish generation. For I say that all around the world, all across the nation, that men have given themselves to vanity and pride. I say they've given themselves to that which is stupidity, to that which has no end except their own damnation. I say this day that I, the living God, desire that men would be walking soberly and me redeeming the time. That is, I desire that they would be attentive unto the truth, ever walking in the light, thankful for the same. But I say, because men have absorbed themselves in foolishness and vanity and stupidity and darkness, I say that their minds and their hearts are full of the clutter of the same. For I say, daily they feed on a diet of foolishness, stupidity, and darkness, and I say that they love it so. I say that I, the living God, do not call my people to be drunk on foolishness, to be drunk on that which the world considers to be humorous and delightful, for I say that the same will take a man's heart far from me. That is, he will feed on the foolery, the vanity, the stupidity, only to become a fool from the same. I say this day that I, the living God, do not delight in fools, but I say that I give unto them the fool's reward. And I say, when you see the wrath that is being poured forth in this foolish generation, know they are worthy of the same. For I say that I, the living God, will not give the fool's reward to the sober-minded, the ones who seek to walk uprightly, the ones who will keep themselves from me. But I say that the ones who are ever straying away, going in the way of their own foolishness and pride, of that which is darkness, I say they pay for the same. For I say that I, the living God, am not mocked, and when men will choose a way that is wayward and careless, proud and foolish, of course they will pay for the same. For I say, it is me, the living God, who will bring forth my retributive justice upon the disobedient, and I say they shall know my wrath. I say you are living in a time when I, the living God, am pouring forth and pouring forth and pouring forth in greater fury than has been seen in times past. For I say that I'm thoroughly disgusted, sickened, and made angry by what I see day by day. For I say, even though I, the living God, do bring hardship, severity, calamity, tragedy, and disaster upon the sons of men, I say still they do not repent. But I say they only wax bolder and more arrogant in their pride, defying what I, the living God, have brought upon them. Then they say through their pride and their contempt towards me that they will indeed rebuild. And I say, in all of their rebuilding, it is me, the living God, who will smite them in the same. For I say, when they stand up in proud array, when they stand up in open defiance of me, I say it is me, the living God, who will punish them sore. And I say that I will bring them down, and I say that I will reduce them until they are floundering and begging for mercy. But I say that I will give them no mercy, because it is not me that they love. And I say that I will give them no mercy, because it is not me that they will repent unto. But I say they will reach out and reach out and reach out into the arm of flesh, and I say they will find rottenness is there. That is, instead of finding a firm grip, a strong arm that can lift them up, I say they will find rottenness and decay. And I say the very things that they look to for mercy will prove to be hardship unto them. And I say, while they moan and they groan, I say that the same shall be blown into the wind. For I say it is me, the living God, who is thoroughly disgusted, fed up, and sick of the proud, the arrogant, who have boasted themselves against me. And it is me, the living God, who is bringing down the proud in this wicked generation, because it is necessary I do so. For I say, if men are left in their pride, in their contempt, in their hatred for me, what is it that they do? I say they only bring themselves under greater curses of destruction, devastation, and despair, because it is me, the living God, who does fill their cup. I say this day that I, the living God, do not call thee to be about a proud boaster. I do not call thee to be an arrogant fool who must be beat down. But I say that I call thee to continually humble yourself, to seek your counsel, your direction of me. That is, by walking in the way that I provide thee, ever may gladden me. by rejoicing that it is me, the living God, who is the mercy, the truth, and the light provided always. Therefore I say this day, be glad that it is me that you can continue to look to believe, to trust, and obey. I say, be thankful that I, the living God, am the one ever present to bring me forth. I say, be thankful that I, the living God, am the one ever present to give thee the truth and the light upon thy path. For I say, if it is me that you keep believing, if it is me that you will follow after and obey, you are guided always. But I say, if you follow your own understanding, you will be in the parade of proud fools who will be under the wrath of these days. For I say, it is a time that I, the living God, am thoroughly disgusted, and am therefore vindicating myself against the proud, the haughty, the high-minded, the rebellious, the hateful fools. I say that all who have stood in their pride against me will be brought low. For I say, it is me, the living God, who will scatter. It is me, the living God, who will break asunder. It is me, the living God, who will leave them with ruination and heaps of rubble to deal with. For I say that I'm beating, I'm thrashing, and I'm trashing with the very idols that men have chosen above me. And I say, when they cry out unto their idols, all they will cry unto is a pile of dust, a heap of rubble, and that which will give them nothing at all. And I say, when they reach to the arm of flesh, and another arm of flesh, and another arm of flesh, I say they will only find rottenness and decay. For I say, the things they have trusted, believed in, and hoped in, I say will prove to be nothing but confusion unto them. And I say they will gain nothing for all of their so-called help they thought they had in store. They will gain nothing at all. For I say they have sown unto darkness, they reap in iniquity. And I say they shall know destitution of soul. And I say that it is indeed my justice, my judgment upon a wicked, a perverse, a vile generation. For I say, it is me, the living God, who will bring to naught the counsel of the wicked that is set in proud array. And I say, the agenda makers will come to nothing at all, except more confusion and delusion and madness in a wicked generation. For I say that even those who think they are in great power and can determine by their decisions the way that things will go, will find themselves deluded. That is, they will find themselves with their agendas in a heap like everything else. For I say, it is me, the living God, who is bringing down, bringing down, bringing down. And I say that I will likewise bring down the great powers that be, that think they are in full control. For I say, it is me, the living God, who will show unto the sons of men once again that I am the Almighty. There is none that can compare to me, nor is there any that can stop me, nor bring me down, nor get me to change my plan. For I say, when I, the living God, do put into full function my agenda, I say that all men will be ever stunned. That is, they will be stunned, they will be in shock, they will be humbled because of what it is that I bring forth. I say this day, be thankful that I, the living God, do give thee the privilege to walk in me, to obey me, to come forth in me. I say, be thankful that in a time when my anger is kindled and my wrath is poured forth, that you can indeed receive my mercy. For I say, if you will quiet yourself from your own rantings and walk in obedience unto me, you will see my keeping hand over thee. But I say, if you turn aside unto the ways of the pagan, you will be treated as they are treated. For I say, it is me, the living God, who has withdrawn my mercy. It is me, the living God, who will continue to shower forth my wrath. That is, when men think they have something settled, they will find there is no settlement at all. That is, they will find that I bring another upheaval, that I bring another occurrence, that I bring another ventilation of my wrath. For I say, it is me, the living God, who is sorely displeased with this wicked, perverse, vile, and corrupt generation. That is, with a nation that has gone a-whoring, with a nation that has taken up the ways of the pagan and is proud of the same. And I say that those who are thoroughly disgusting unto me are the ones who have lied, who have claimed that they love me, that they serve me, that they obey me, when it is not true. For I say they are pretenders and hypocrites, mockers and scoffers, who simply go in the way of their own lust. And I say they are proud of their abominations, while they live in shame before me. That is, because they have chosen a way that I, the living God, never ever intended, and I say they flourish in the same. But I say it is because their hearts are full of pride, rebellion, and arrogance against me, and I say they literally, while they claim they love me, hate me within. That is, they hate my truth. They will not allow the same to take root in them. I say they despise my ways. I say, therefore, they are merely religious pretenders putting on vain shows while their hearts are far from me. For I say they are lusting and longing for the ways of the heathen. They love to imitate the pagan, and I say they think they get by with the same. Ha! I, the living God, will bring them down, and I say they will be ground to powder along with the rest of the fools. For I say that I, the living God, am not a respecter of persons, and I say when those who are claiming to be mine will live in sin, will flourish in sin, will involve themselves in sin, they pay for the same. For I say it is me, the living God, who is bringing down all the ones who have asserted themselves against me. And it is me, the living God, who will prove once again that I am the Almighty. There is none that can prevail against me. I say, when men have grown accustomed to secret sins, to divers ways and lusts that they indulge in, I say they think somehow they get by. But I say that the truth of it is that every man and woman's deeds are manifest before me. And children likewise who claim they love me, if they go astray out of my way, I, the living God, do know of the same. For I say there is nothing that is hidden from me, and those who counsel with demons and think they get by will be proven likewise to be fools. I say this day, do not be easily swayed, do not be taken out of the way of my soberness, my truth, and my life. I say, do not join the drunken fools who are in proud array staggering along. For I say they are so caught up in their drunkenness, they are so caught up in their foolery, they think that it is indeed the great life. That is, until they stumble and fall and are taken in their own vileness and corruption and likewise down. I say this day you are living in a time when multitudes will face their damnation, they will face their devastation, they will face their despair. For I say, while they have hidden themselves in a multitude of diversions, while they have played the whore and trinketed around with every manner of vileness and wickedness, they will pay for the same. For I say they have given themselves to lust, to greed, to all manner of perversion, and they love it so. And I say there are some who even claim they love me along with all their idols. But I say that the truth of it is that the man or the woman that loves me will obey me and walk in what it is that I, the living God, determined for them. That is, they will not be led astray out of my way, but I say they will walk soberly in me. That is, they will be coming forth in that which I give them, which is the truth and the light always. And I say they will be thankful to be of a purpose guided, directed, and corrected by me. I say, therefore, this day be glad that it is me, the living God, who will lead thee forth in truth and light, who will give thee the abundance of mercy that I provide. I say, be thankful that you can continue to look to me, to believe in me, and likewise receive of me. For I say it is me, the living God, who is ever present to guide thee forth, to direct thee in truth and light and strength always. And it is me, the living God, who will give thee the courage to continue if you keep your focus single unto me. I say this day, be glad that I, the living God, do keep thee in a wayward, perverse, vile, and hell-bent generation. That is, that it is me, the living God, who will give thee the cup of mercy as you continue in obedience unto me. But I say, do not think that you have some great insurance policy and you do not need to keep your heart right with me. But I say, be ever humbling yourself, be crying out, be serving me with gladness always. For I say, when it is me that you look to, believe in, and trust, you will see that I am the one ever present to guide thee forth in the truth, the light, the strength that I provide. And yes, you will see that I am the one ever present to give thee the blessedness, the truth, and the light upon thy path. For I say, if you keep your vision single, you are kept in the way of life. But I say, in the time when my wrath, my fury, and indignation are revealed, if you deviate from the pathway of life, all of a sudden you will be in the pathway of death. And I say that death will be stalking the land along with destruction, devastation, and despair. For I say it is me, the living God, who is bringing up these forces of devastation, these forces of darkness, and I say that I'm allowing them to stalk through the land. Therefore I say, do not play around with what it is that I give thee and think you get by, lest you put in under the spell of the same. under the power of the demon forces that are going forth throughout the land, reaping and reaping and reaping as the grim reaper is over them. And I say that I, the living God, do purpose that my own people would stay ever obedient unto me. That is, ever faithful to the truth, the light that I provide, thankful that it is me who does give them the truth. And I say that the ones who continue in foolery will receive the fool's reward, for I say that it is the time that the cup of my wrath is poured forth. I say, thank me and praise me.